So a couple weeks ago, my wife and I took our kids to Great Falls, Montana. And Great Falls is one of my favorite places on earth. If you've ever been there, you know exactly why. Actually, you're probably wondering, what? Why? I don't know. I can't say why we enjoy it so much, but we do. We've been going there for like 25 years. My wife's parents have been going there for the longest time. Grandparents and even great-grandparents go down to Great Falls for little shopping trips. I think one of the reasons might be because it's like the first big city in America that we can drive to. It's like a 5-hour drive. And one of the reasons I love it so much is there's actually pretty good shopping compared to Canada. My wife loves the Target, and they've got Northern 40 Outfitters, and they've got Shields, which my sons and I really enjoy. So we were down there, and my youngest wanted a knife, another knife. He's got a lot of knives. He didn't have any specific criteria in mind, but he just wanted something. We were just looking. And it's been a long time since I've ever gone knife sharpening. And I was like, yeah, we were looking at the ones behind the glass, and they're expensive. I have a hard time justifying more knives because I've got plenty of good knives. My EDC is the Benchmade Griptilian, this one right here. And this is the clip that I made. If anybody's curious, it's still holding out very well. And this is the knife I have on me 5 to 6 days a week. My other knife, I don't have it right here, but it is a Benchmade bug out. And both of these knives give me the Fizz. Fizz is a term that Wrangler Star coined. I think it was him. And when an object just kind of makes you excited, it's like, oh, I like that. Interestingly enough, the Benchmade bug out does not give Wrangler Star the Fizz, but it does to me. We each have our own things that give us the Fizz. And so we were looking for knives that were hanging, not knives that were behind glass, just to see what there was. And we came upon this little knife called the Cinder. It is made by Kershaw, and this knife was $9.99. Now, if you've never seen this knife, it's very unique. There's not a lot of knives like it. Very, very tiny. It has a bottle opener, a lanyard hole. It's got a thumb stud. It is a liner lock. If I can open it with one hand. And this little blade, somehow it gives me the Fizz. We were looking at this knife and I was like, that's interesting. The price was right. I mean, $10 knife, can't go wrong. It's made in China, Hinderer design. The blade is only about 1 inch long on this thing. Like, it's a tiny little blade. But for how small it is, I can actually get a 3-finger grip on it, and it's actually comfortable. Now, when I think about what I want an everyday knife to do, it's pretty much just to open packages. Whether it's like, vacuum sealed things or Amazon boxes. And to that end, this knife actually does very, very well. It's got a nice little belly to the blade there, nice sweep to it. And whether you're opening packages like this, or as I prefer to do it like this, this knife, it just gives me the Fizz. It's got some type of composite handle scales, G10 or something, I'm not entirely sure. But what are your thoughts on this knife? It's kind of interesting. My daughter, at the end of our trip, she said, I'd like a little knife for my purse as well. And we looked at a whole bunch of different ones. We had already bought these, and she was kind of, and she said, you know what, this one's actually kind of growing on me. So she bought one too. So we came back with 3 Kershaw Cinders. And I think this little knife gives us all just a little bit of that Fizz. Wow, it's kind of cute. It really got me excited again about knives, pocket knives in particular, folding knives. Like I said, it's been a long time since I purchased one for myself. And this little one, oh man, like a kid at Christmas, just kind of gives me the Fizz. And you know what? It's important that we all find our Fizz. Cheers.